Good evening everybody, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's 7:21 p.m. in the evening and I've just come back from walking Max, my chihuahua. Just come back from walking my dog in the pitch black like I normally do in the evening. So good evening. Before I start the video with what's gone on this evening, let's show you what I got from Boots, from Deliveroo. So with the Deliveroo app, you can order from Boots. Boots the chemist. Boots just ordinary toiletries. So Barclays Bank paid me £25 compensation. So with that compensation, I got some food from Iceland and I got a few toiletries from Boots. Not a lot, but I'm going to show you. A Polish woman delivered this shopping. Very nice she was too. So we've got some Boots baby powder, maize starch powder, absorbs excess moisture for soft skin, suitable for sensitive skin, and it's not tested on animals. Remember the scare about the Johnson's baby powder causing cancer? Well, I've picked up some Boots baby powder, not Johnson's. I also got this everyday body polisher, green colour, you know, shower scrubber. A scrubber for the shower, you know. And this is my favourite shower gel, Tingly Mint and Tea Tree, original source, 500 millilitres, big size. It's my favourite shower gel. And we've got an Impulse Be Surprised body spray, and I picked up a lipstick. So I picked up a lipstick, and this is Red Violet. Do you believe it says that? Yes, Red Violet. It's like a violet purple colour. Number 17. So I picked up a few toiletries from Boots there, from Deliveroo. Both deliveries perfect, nothing wrong with them. Very, very quick and very nice people that delivered them, so I've got no complaints there. So that was my Boots shopping. I just wanted to show you the Jammy Dodgers, and they are, I've not had these before, they are pink. They're very nice as well. And so are the Ice Gems, they're tasty. So guys, from the Deliveroo deliveries, the last one was at just near 4, I just put some things on my Alexa. So I put on one foot in the grave with Victor Meldrew, who always complains, and I put on some virtual tours of London. So some women were walking around showing you inside the parks of London. I was listening to that. I made myself a cup of coffee. I also like a group called Depeche Mode, and I used to listen to them when I was in my 20s. They've got older now, like myself, and I was just, it brought back memories of when I was a young woman in my 20s listening to Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, Spandau Ballet and all those sorts of 80s pop groups. And I'm trying to relax, de-stress, not get angry and not bother what other people are doing, because that's their business, not mine. And it worked today. I've been happy, I've got some things, and I've enjoyed myself today on my own. And I actually had a chat with somebody as well. So today has not been too bad, it hasn't. So, I have to take my dog out for a walk, and I usually take my dog out. I mean, Max is a Chihuahua, he doesn't need a long walk. I don't really need to take him out 3 times a day, but he likes to go out, I like to have a walk, and he likes to come with me. So why not? So when it got to 6:45, I got ready to go out in the dark by myself. And it can be quite daunting for somebody on their own, because you don't know who you're going to encounter in the dark. You can't see people's faces. You can hear things, but you can't see people's faces. Now, yesterday it was loud and it was noisy. Today it wasn't too bad. It wasn't. I hadn't answered any messages off of Facebook. Someone had tried to ring me on Facebook about 4 or 5 hours ago, and I didn't answer it. So Max and I walked straight out of the building and around the blocks of flats, the car parks, up towards the field. Normally, when I see people smoking on benches, I don't walk anywhere near the smoke. But what did I do? I walked straight into a puff of ganja. Great big waft of ganja went up my nose. I don't know whether it was a good or bad thing. Sorry about that. I don't know whether that was a good or a bad thing. So I walked past this bench, and I could see this guy in the shadows in the dark, and then a waft of weed went up my nose, and I was feeling shaky on my feet before I went out, because basically it's been fairly warm all day, but the temperature drops at night, and it had got colder, and I was shivering a bit. So when I went outside, I was a bit shaky on my feet, like shivery. After I'd inhaled this second-hand weed, I walked up the path. There was nobody else on the field at all at that point, right? Nobody. And I was walking right by the riverside, like wobbling on my legs. I was walking around like with this smog of weed up my nose. Carried on walking, and I played music. I didn't have my camera on. I was listening to YouTube and music on YouTube, so I was happy, and I was listening to music on YouTube. And then as I was walking down towards going home, there was this black dog in the dark with a red collar. And this guy, just all shadow, I couldn't see his face. I walked out of the way. I didn't bump into him because I saw about 2 meters ahead, and I could see this shadow and this black dog coming towards me with a red collar. But he called the dog, and the dog went back to him, so there was no problem there. And then I just slowly walked home, and it always gets a hive activity at night. It's been quiet-ish all day, but the guy upstairs comes home, right, and then it starts to get noisy and busy. And I'm not a thief, and I've had things in the mail, and I'm happy on my own, so no one's teasing or taunting me. If I'm not missing anything and I'm happy by myself, then there's no need to get cross, is there? This has been going on for 4 years, guys, and I want to move and get out of this stalker come pervert's control, right? And I will do, eventually. So there I was, like almost high as a kite on second-hand weed, coming home across the Rochester Riverside office car park. There was a family coming, like they'd come from the railway station with trolley cases, and there was this bloke with a green baseball jacket that looks like one that I did a TikTok video in a green baseball jacket. And Diana, Princess Di, used to wear a green baseball jacket as well. And he was walking in the same direction as these people with a white dog. So I was like, you know, a bit unsteady on my feet because I'd inhaled weed from somebody sat down on a bench. And there was a couple of blokes hanging about in the dark, but I just walked home. And then I walked into the flat store, and there was a package hanging out of number 7. An Amazon parcel sticking out of number 7's letterbox, right? And I just walked past it, walked up the stairs, and I walked into my flat because I've had a great day today. On my own, I haven't answered any ridiculous, stupid messages from what is a sadistic, perverted pig. A sadistic, perverted pig who wants me to be miserable all day and upset, have no company, and it hasn't worked out like that today. It hasn't worked like that for me at all. I've had a lovely day. And if you have a positive attitude and you look at people and you smile and you're happy, you'll get a different reaction if you go around with a grumpy look on your face or a face that says, stay away from me. So today hasn't been too bad, right? It gets noisy at night. Don't ask me why. But I'm just smiling and distracting myself from it and just carrying on doing what I want to do, and I'm not taking any notice of what other people are doing anymore. Because why would I? No, I mean the nasty, the nasty trolling, harassing things. I'm not interested. Right? I'm walking around the field. I walk my dog every night at the same time, roughly. And, if this sadistic pig wants to try and upset me, let them, but it won't work. No. A sadist is a person that likes to cause pain and upset to a person, and it gives them great pleasure, sometimes of a sexual nature, when they are actually really, really harming somebody mentally and physically. It gives them enormous pleasure. Sadism. Alexa, what does sadism mean?
Sadism is usually defined as any enjoyment in being cruel. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for sadism.
Alexa, give me more definitions for sadism. Anyway, it's deriving pleasure from being cruel to somebody. So somebody depriving somebody of food and then stuffing your face full of food. You're getting pleasure out of being cruel to someone, basically. And this pervert, that's just what they do. But you haven't managed to do that to me today, so enjoy your misery. So yeah, I really do like the Jammy Dodgers. I like the Candy Floss flavoured ice gems. So we've got, some different food there. I thought I'd try Iceland, and it's not too bad. And I've got a nice chicken pie for tomorrow's lunch, which is microwavable. Yeah, yummy. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to get a massive telly. Just a telly that I can put, well, just sit in front of me while I'm sat on the sofa. I'm not fussed with a great big television. Just something to, watch really. I told you I've got a projector. I don't know if I can turn it on and show you. You see, because I've put the remote somewhere. I know exactly what I'm like. I'm that song, messy. Everything about me is messy and cluttered and not in the right place. It isn't. So what have I done with the remote control to the... Anyway, I will find it. So I've got a screen that I can watch when I finally find the remote control. Messy me. What have I done with it? I was watching a couple of films the other night. On YouTube, because if you ring up YouTube, you get all these free films, and there's old and new ones, you know, not just new ones. You can watch old films, ancient films, black and white films. I don't want to be nasty. I don't want to be grumpy. I don't want to shout at people and be nasty. Is that okay? Is that allowed? And I don't want to have anything to do with sadistic pigs. Men that get pleasure in causing torture to women and vice versa. I'm not unhappy. I ain't. I'm not unhappy. And when you get to my age, it's a bonus when you can get up out of the bed. It is though. I mean, I've been there and done that. I was married for 18 years. I've had relationships. So, you know what I mean? This idiot has got no idea about me at all. No idea at all. Right, guys, so let's turn the lights off for a second. Can you see that? It's Magic Cube. Magic Cube, yeah? Magic Cube projector in the dark. See? It'll come on properly in a minute. There you go. You see, I can get YouTube on here. Settings. Just going. Is it turned off? What's it doing? Something went wrong. Right, so we go to settings, and then we want the date and time, because I can't get YouTube unless I put the date and time on. So set the date, and the date is on 1970. I wish I was back in the 70s. I really do. Bloody fucking 2025. So much easier in the 1970s, so much innocent and no fucking internet. So it's March, and what is it? Excuse me, what is the date today? 10th on Monday, 9th, 8th, must be the 6th. Okay. And then we come out of there and we go into YouTube. I've got the wrong time, I know. Is he going to let me? Yes, there we go, look. So, it's got us home, is it? So, home, movies and telly. Well, I can search, if you just go here and search, free movies, so is it? And what have we got here? We've got Black Diamonds, Liam Neeson in a film, Mad Mom, Mummy's Little Girl, Double Cross with Jason Statham. Like I said, you can pull up some Kill Thy Neighbour full movie. What's that? Kill Thy Neighbour.
He is the best striker in the Premier League. Well, he is the best winger in the Premier League.
Anyway, guys, what I'm trying to say is that I can watch the news. I can watch really anything I want to, because you can pull up old sitcoms and everything. You can put up anything you really want. Let's see if we can. Right. Old. It's really brilliant, this is. Let's just clear it. It's like being in the cinema, and I've got it all to myself, and I've got my popcorn as well. So, hello stalker. Do I look miserable? Donald Duck. Remember, it's Donald Duck. I can watch old cartoons. Go. I used to be able to do a great Donald Duck voice, I can't now. Anyway, guys. It's like being in the cinema, yeah? So, my telly's packed in, but I can still watch things at night like this. So, this idiot that thinks that I'm miserable is completely off his rocker. I'm enjoying myself. There's nothing better than being on your own, being able to do what you want to do and not have anybody to answer to. See you later.